Hello everyone, we are on the venue of IGF 2024 and we have great opportunity to have some experts here doing interview. Here is Dezire Milошевич, expert from Internet technical community. Thank you once again for your time that you find it to have this interview.
And thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. My first question is, what key topics are or challenges do you consider central in global internet governance?
Well, one of the key topics for the global internet governance is also a meta question that the internet stays global and it stays open, interoperable, that these networks of networks, which we call the internet, pushes all the bits through the network, continues doing that work in a very agnostic way, and that we connect people and that user information flows from one end to another when you need access to the internet and when you want to exchange some information. So it needs to be interoperable, it needs to stay open, it has to be safe for the end user, it has to feel secure, so you need to have a trust as well that your information will get to where you aimed it to get to.
Thank you for your comments. So we should fight against fragmentation, and I think one of the hardest goals to build trust in the internet. So thank you for mentioning it. So I hope that it will be so. Our second question, as far as we are from the Youth Council, from cctld.ru.rf, in your opinion, what needs to be prioritized today to engage young people in internet governance issues?
It's a very good question because the global internet governance encompasses everyone. We usually know about the term global internet governance, but it is actually a digital governance, another word that mainly people who come from public sector and politicians use. And we know that the operating mode for the internet management, if you like, is an open one as well, a multi-stakeholder one. So youth plays a very big role, and some countries have different limits as to what youth age it is, even to 45 and 30. I think it's absolutely necessary that the youth is involved, and there are many youth schools of internet governance and days. So I think there are structures being formed that address this need for the youth to actively participate in these discussions.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your thoughts, because I feel like young people should be engaged, and we should build our critical thinking. So it is so true. And as far as you mentioned, multi-stakeholder approach as a topic of today's IGF, I want to ask you about the previous IGF and topic, the internet we want. What kind of internet you want to see in 5, maybe 10 years, or maybe tomorrow?
It's a good question to have also a personal vision. So I think the internet we'd like to see, or myself, is also an internet that is not full of AI-generated fake news and deep fakes. So the internet that is actually useful, that is affordable to people who are not online today, and there's a big size of population, so that we get to a sustainable internet where the operations, whether they're technical or the services operating on the top of what the technical community does, are sustainable for people, that are trustworthy, and that the systems are interoperable.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for your thoughts and for your comments. And
you're most welcome.